You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Macy Eglund. Police have now identified the 57-year-old woman found stabbed to death in Massapequa. Police say Josefina Ramirez Montero was found with multiple stab wounds Tuesday night in front of a commercial strip mall on Old Sunrise Highway. So far, authorities have not said anything about a suspect or a motive. A teenage bicyclist was critically injured when he was struck by a car in Selden. Police say Abel Bonilla was crossing Middle Country Road at the intersection of Marshall Drive last night when he was hit. The teen is being treated at Stony Brook Hospital. The driver was not ticketed or charged. Only in Newsday, there are calls to revive a proposed federal law to regulate rechargeable lithium-ion batteries. NASA and Suffolk fire officials say there have been dozens of lithium-ion battery fires in recent years, like this one you're seeing on your screen in Long Beach. The legislation would have given the feds the power to stop batteries from coming into the country if they don't meet certain standards. The proposed law was dropped at the last minute from the government's recently approved emergency funding bill. Well, several booths at a popular holiday market in Manhattan went up in flames. The city fire department put out the flames this morning at the Bryant Park holiday market. Officials say several businesses were affected, but thankfully no one was hurt. The cause is still under investigation. Earlier this month, there was a fire at the holiday market in Herald Square as well. Long Islanders are getting in on the Mega Millions frenzy. The jackpot currently more than $1 billion for tonight's drawing. Newsday TV's Sherry Einhorn spoke to a few people who are dreaming big.
Are we feeling lucky? Wish me luck.
The Mega Millions jackpot is more than $1.2 billion. That's billion with a B.
What would you do if you won?
I don't know. Actually, that's too much money for me. I would be happy with 1 million.
According to the USA Mega website, once you take a lump sum, pay federal and state taxes, it's more like $286 million. That's millions with an M.
Yes, $2 per game, yes.
So I'm gonna get 10 at least.
10 games?
Dare to dream.
Have you thought about what you would do if you win?
Retire.
You're going to retire.
Absolutely.
Remember me, okay, if you win.
If Maria Olivero walks away a winner, she's investing it first, and then...
Will you buy anything for yourself?
¿Se va a comprar algo para usted mismo?
Yes.
What would you buy?
¿Qué se comprará?
Un carro, una casa, de todo.
Car, a house. Hey, let's get our head out of the clouds for a second. That's better. Maybe we need a reality check with a legal expert, you know, for if or when we win.
Huntington attorney Eric Jaffe has worked with more than a dozen lottery winners and offers this free advice. Protect the winning ticket, sign it, take pictures of it, and store it in a safe spot. Consult a financial planner and take your time before doing anything. And he recommends winners remain anonymous.
You're going to be all over the media. You're going to be holding up a giant check, your name, your information.
Jimmy Ulakis plans to help those who need it most if his numbers are picked.
People that need money for medical things.
Okay. You have some medical things.
I got a lot myself.
It's not just customers hoping to beat the odds.
Do you play?
Yes, I want to be a millionaire, of course.
Or a billionaire?
Or billionaire.
Good luck to us all. I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Who doesn't? Imagine going into the new year a billionaire. That would be amazing. And right now, the current Times Square ball is getting ready for its last appearance on New Year's Eve.
3, 2, 1!
Latin music star Pitbull and Long Island entrepreneur Joy Mangano were on hand for the test lighting and to clean and install the last few Waterford crystals on the ball. Newsday TV's Elisa DiStefano caught up with Pitbull.
Coming from being that little kid that used to help my mom, clean other people's houses, to be able to be up here cleaning the most famous ball in the world, from Miami to New York, it just says a lot. And I've been saying it all day, and it's the truth. And I hope it just leaves and it becomes the headline. Why dream when you can live?
Well, this ball is being retired. Next year, a new one with a completely different design will debut in Times Square. Well, the New York Yankees are losing a key member of their infield. Gleyber Torres agreed to a one-year deal with the Detroit Tigers for a reported $15 million. Torres has been the Yankees' second baseman for most of the last 7 seasons. Only a Newsday, a Long Island family is celebrating the gift of life this Christmas season. Virginia Huey has their story.
They say home is where the heart is. And that's true for the Cotter family of Shoreham.
We are just so grateful that we have both of our children that we can celebrate with.
I want to do this here.
As 5-year-old Ruby decorates the Christmas tree and makes her wish list for Santa,
A doll.
A doll? What doll?
her parents, Ashley and Brian, reflect on Christmas 5 years ago when Ruby received the greatest gift of all, a new heart and a second chance at life.
It was a miracle.
It was the miracle the Cotters prayed for after Ruby, then 3 months old, was diagnosed with an enlarged heart. She needed a transplant to survive. A donor heart became available 3 days before Christmas 2019.
That was a very happy Christmas. Even though we were in the hospital, it was the timing of Ruby's heart transplant was just it always makes Christmas special.
2 years later, the Cotters faced another health crisis. This time, their second child, Everett, was fighting for his life.
He actually flatlined, and they had to perform CPR on him, and it was the same thing.
Like his sister, Everett was born with an enlarged heart. He received a life-saving transplant in June 2022. Today, both children are full of energy and wonder. Ruby started kindergarten this year. Everett is in pre-K. They love playing at the beach, taking snack breaks, and dressing up for Halloween. Every day is a celebration of life, especially on their respective transplant anniversary days in December and June.
We actually have a life now. Who knows where we would be as a family if our children did not have this gift.
On Christmas and every day of the year, the Cotters say they give thanks to the 2 organ donor families they never met but will never forget.
Sometimes I am snuggling with my kids and I hear their heart beating, and I know it's not theirs. I know it came from someone else. I know that family is probably still hurting. Every time something special happens with our children, we think about them, because without them, it wouldn't be happening.
Forever grateful for the most precious gifts of all.
Merry Christmas.
In Shoreham, Virginia Huey, Newsday TV.
Such a sweet story, and you can read more about the family on our website, newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
It's a sweet treat to celebrate Hanukkah. Elisa DiStefano gets her fill of jelly donuts in this edition of Feed Me TV.
Jelly donuts are a Hanukkah tradition, and here at Zucker Bakers in Plainview, you make them fresh.
Yes, we do. We've been making them for about 16 years now.
And why jelly donuts for Hanukkah?
Because they're fried in oil that lasted for the 8 days of Hanukkah.
I'm ready to learn how to make them. I've got
All
got my gloves here.
So you put 2 donuts in, make sure it doesn't go fully through, and then you press this button right here. And that's it.
All right, let me give it a try. Okay, I got them, and
then press the back button.
Woo! There's a lot of jelly in my jelly donuts. Take 2. There we go. All right, now I'm getting the hang of it. So that's the perfect amount of jelly.
Yes, it is.
In a jelly donut. And you don't just do jelly.
No, we also do chocolate and vanilla.
But jelly is the most popular.
Yes.
And what do you think makes the best jelly donuts? Is there any secret ingredient or anything you do differently here?
I think that it's the powdered sugar that makes the donut.
All right, well, let's bring on the powdered sugar. I like a lot of sugar. Like that, more, woo, that's a lot of sugar. Now it's the perfect amount of powdered sugar. Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
On the perfect jelly donut.
Looks so good. For more on where to find holiday treats, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. All right, let's talk about your Long Island forecast now. Tonight, cold. We get down to about 32 degrees, mostly cloudy. For your Saturday, though, we've got some rain on the way. Good news is it will be warmer, at least in the mid to upper 40s for tomorrow. Showers kind of all day. Let's take a look at that day planner here for you so you can time it out. Do your errands, maybe in the afternoon when it's a little bit warmer, right? Now let's extend out to your 7-day forecast. That warmer weather does continue into the new year, but we could see a wet start to 2025.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great night.